This is Shawn Batchelor. Welcome to my week 2 review for MGD term 1506. What did I find most valuable this week? I think the research is pretty valuable. I found on the internet there were a lot of resources that I used that helped me out in achieving the different requirements. So the internet was actually a pretty good resource, Google specifically. What would I have done differently? Um, in my game, I have a sprite for the point to entity contact, and I want to implement some collision on that to add to the effects of the game. So, but I'm gonna try to implement it by next week. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out the caching, and I just can't get it to work. That being said, what did I find most challenging? Implementing caching, preloading the images and everything in the game. It works, all the sprites work, but they end up crashing after a while, obviously because of memory issues. And then a few things that could use a little bit more clarification. Definitely the caching. I couldn't find any clear instructions or samples or demonstrations on, how to achieve it. And the developer reference, it does have information in there, but like I said last week, it gives you information, but I'd love to see more examples because that would actually help in understanding. That's how I understand more. All right, that being said, I am gonna demo the game just to show you the elements that it has. I have my three sprites, my two sound effects, one type of input control, which is a touch. I got a point to entity collision, which is a sprite on the bottom of the screen, a spike strip, and then I have sprite movement with linear interpolation, and that is my shot colliding with one of my other sprites, which is also my entity to entity collision. And then I have my two game events. One is incorporated on the point to entity, and then the other one is a separate event. So just let me show you. This is my game here. I implemented a score system right here, which helps with the game events. So once you get to 10, you get a spike strip, and a game event triggers. It tells you got there. There you go. It says spike strip available, and you see the visual. And then the point to entity is right here. If you click on this point on the screen, this bottom point, there is a spike strip that appears, and it plays a sound to let you know that spike strip comes up. There you go. And then it also deducts 10 points from your score. So and it removes after 3 seconds, I believe. All right, so as far as Rubik is concerned, I can't get the caching, so I think I'm right here at 30%. Assets are being loaded as they are needed. Game consists of at least 2 game events. Yes, I do have 2 game events. That's my spike strip down here, which plays the sound for the spike strip, and also the spike strip announcement up top right here when you get to 10 points. A multiple of 10 points, that is, so 10, 20, 30, etc. Game contains 2 types of collision. I do have the point entity, the point at the bottom of the screen where you click the sprite kit, the spike strip, as well as the entity to entity collision. And at least one sprite has the ability to move around in the game via linear, and that's my shot right there, which it moves pretty smoothly, and I had that in from week 1. Code is well formatted for readability and follows the conventions presented in the course material. Yes, it is, and I'm yet to implement my comments, so I'm about to go do that right now. So my name is Shawn Batchelor. Thank you for watching my week 2 review video for MGD term 1506.